Do you provide large, elective case, lucrative dental procedures, but you're still struggling to meet your professional and financial goals? If so, there's many places that you can look. Now, perhaps your overhead is too high, or maybe your fees are too low. Or maybe your marketing or lack thereof is costing you patience, profits, and ultimately freedom from your dental practice. We'll look at the most common marketing mistakes that dentists make when we return. Hey, and welcome back to the Patient Attraction Podcast. I'm Colin, a receiver, and for the next 4 weeks, I want to look at the biggest marketing mistakes that dentists make. Now, don't worry, I'll still keep providing you Wayback Wednesdays and Throwback Thursdays and maybe a Flashback Friday or two to break it up and provide you with some great topics. But today, I want to start with the number one mistake dentists make when they're marketing high-margin dentistry, large elective case dentistry. I'm talking about implant and cosmetic cases in the tens of thousands of dollars. The number one mistake is thinking dentists don't have to market themselves. Now, I'm sorry, but the days of just hanging out your shingle and pulling in, attracting all the kinds of patients that you want have been over for quite some time. You know, hanging out your sign, running some ads, the newspaper, yellow pages, it's just not going to get it done anymore. The market is far, far too competitive, and where people look for goods and services has fundamentally changed. 85% of consumers are looking for goods and services online, and that's the most conservative estimate. We've seen some statistics that are at 98 and 99%. And even if you know that just being a dentist isn't enough, neither is that string of letters behind your name, the DDS or the DMD, or the schools you went to, or the post-grad training you received. Realize the reality of today is that to the average dental prospect, a dentist is a dentist is a dentist, no matter what your training is. Even CE courses where you learn to do more advanced procedures don't tell you how to attract the patients upon whom you can do those procedures on. Because they assume that patients are just going to show up, and as you're probably finding out, unfortunately they don't. Just because you didn't get a business or a marketing degree in college or dental school doesn't mean you can't be successful. It doesn't mean you don't have to know anything about marketing. And that's one of the main reasons I love doing these podcasts. I've seen too many charlatans try to take advantage of dentists selling one-hit wonders, and it's your responsibility to educate yourself on the business of business. And part of your business is marketing. That is, if you want to stay in business, or at least maximize the benefits of having your own private fee-for-service dental practice. Now, you can try to be knowledgeable enough to market yourself by yourself. I don't recommend it to anyone because same reason I wouldn't recommend anybody build their own house. You can try to be knowledgeable enough to know how to spot an expert from an exploiter of your lack of knowledge and marketing savvy. This allows you to know the right questions and ask the right questions and spot bullseyes from bull you know what. Come back tomorrow. I want to continue to look at the top dental marketing mistakes that I see made day in and day out. Until then, keep moving forward.